Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I have a video for this look for you guys. The twist is I did my right side with drugstore brands and I did my left side with high-end brands. So I actually had a really good time doing this tutorial, and I hope you guys will love watching the video too. So yeah, I honestly don't really see a huge difference. I don't know if you guys can tell, but yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy the video, and thank you for watching. I love you all, and go watch my video. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am very excited for this video today. I'm gonna be doing half and half, so I'm gonna do my right side. Yeah, this is my right side with the drugstore products, and I'm gonna do my left side with high-end makeup brands. So I'm very excited. Let's go ahead and start the video. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my right side first. I'm gonna use my NYX Cosmetics brow pomade, and for the brush I am gonna be using my Anastasia brow pomade brush, which is number 12.
Why we gotta feel simplified.
So the NYX brow pomade, I'm gonna be honest, is a little bit dry. So you can put a drop of oil, any kind of face oil, to make it a little bit softer if you prefer. Okay, so that's pretty much it for my drugstore brand brows. And on this side, I'm going to use Anastasia brow pomade. The color I'm going to use for my Anastasia is dark brown, and for my NYX I used black. So I don't know if you can tell the difference. This one goes on a lot more smoother than the NYX.
Your voice is getting nearer, heart is pumping, thoughts are running wild. We got a good thing.
Okay, so this side is Anastasia brow pomade, and this side is NYX. This is, I think, a little bit thicker, so I'm gonna clean the edges with a concealer. So I am going to be using NYX HD concealer on my right side to clean the edges. So pile the concealer right under my brow, and then with the flat brush we're gonna try to clean the edges as clean as possible. This one is by Sonia Kashuk. You can find it in Target. It's very cheap. I think it was only $5 when I bought it, and it works amazing. So you just want a concealer brush that's really flat.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust.
This side is done, and now for my high end, I'm going to use Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer to clean the edges on my left brows. Same thing we're going to do with the concealer. My right brows is a little bit thinner, so I gotta make this a little bit thinner to make it even as possible.
Maybe you should take it slow, mysterious. That's the part you always show. You're too curious. Maybe you should.
Okay, that is it for my brows. So I did my right side with NYX Cosmetics brow pomade, and I used my Anastasia brow pomade on my left side. So I don't know if you guys can see a difference. I don't really see a huge difference, just the NYX is a little bit darker and it's definitely a little bit on a drier side. So, but if you apply it correctly, honestly, there's not a huge difference. So it all depends on how you apply and what brush you use. And I do agree with that. Brush makes a huge difference. So make sure you have a good brush. But yeah, I don't really see a huge difference. But yeah, this is NYX and this is Anastasia Brow Pomade. And we're gonna now jump straight into my eye makeup. So let's go ahead and start my eyes. Okay, so for my eye makeup, I'm gonna be using a Profusion Cosmetics Naturals eyeshadow palette from my drugstore. This whole palette is only $10 and I actually really like this palette. For the price, it is super pigmented and stays on really well. And for my high-end brine, I'm actually going to be using Urban Decay Born to Run palette. The colors are very similar, that's why I grabbed these two. So hopefully we can come up with something that will look very similar on my both eyes. But yeah, so let's go ahead and start my eyes. I'm going to start with my drugstore, which is my right side. Okay, so this side is my drugstore side. I'm going to use the NYX concealer again as an eyeshadow base. Blend it with the Beauty Blender. So you can use an actual eyeshadow base if you want. NYX has a really good eyeshadow base as well. I usually like using foundation or concealer as my eyeshadow base just because it gives a really nice color. It's almost like it creates a nice base color, so when you apply your eyeshadow, your pigment looks a lot more better. I don't know if that makes sense, but I think you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna use color Heavenly, which is this one right here. And I'm gonna use that as my eyeshadow base. That is gonna go all over my eyelid right on top of my concealer. Alright, now I'm going to use this beautiful coral color. This is going to go on my outer corner and my crease. It is definitely really creamy, and it's very easy to blend as well. Now we're going to do the color Cozy, which is like a brown color. And then I'm going to do the black one. Okay, and then for my inner eyelid, I'm going to use this color Excited. It's a very pretty gold shimmer color. Let's go ahead and do my high-end side with my Urban Decay Born to Run palette. So I'm going to use the same Naked Skin concealer as an eyeshadow base.
We'll never forget.
So I'm going to use color Weekender, which is this one right here.
When you start, even if
and then I'm going to use color Baja, which is this one right here.
take this risk now, we'll be prepared, reaching for the stars, traveling so far.
Next up, we're going to do the color Punk. This is like a dark brown color.
Just you and I run away.
And then we're going to use the color Stranded, which is this one right here. Use the color Breakaway as a highlighter for my under brow bone. Okay, for my eyeliner, I'm going to be using CoverGirl liquid eyeliner, and we're going to do wing on my right side. Okay, so this is my wing for the drugstore side. And for my high-end brand, I'm going to use Stila Cosmetics liquid eyeliner. This one is with the felt tip, and this is a micro tip one, so it's the felt tip is a lot more smaller than regular eye pen, which I really like.
Listen, listen, there's something else.
So here is CoverGirl Winged Eye, and here is Stila Winged Eye. What do you think? So for my lashes, I'm actually gonna just use one brand because I can't find anything that's gonna look very similar on my both eyes. So I'm gonna be using false lashes from Ardell. These are Demi Wispies. I really love these lashes. They're very natural looking, and I love Ardell, and they're cheap too. So let's go ahead and use these for my lashes.
Don't get away this time. Don't get away this time.
So for my mascara, I'm gonna do CoverGirl Peacock Fair on my Peacock Flare on my drugstore side, and I'm gonna use Super Fan on my high-end side. Okay guys, so we are done with the eye makeup. Well, not completely. I'm gonna come back after I do my face for my bottom lash line. So let's go ahead and start my face. So same thing, I'm gonna do this side with a high-end makeup brand and this side with drugstore brand. So let's do this. For my face primer, I'm gonna be using CoverGirl on my right, Huda Beauty on my left. So Huda Beauty primer and CoverGirl primer. So we're gonna go ahead and do the same foundation. I'm gonna do CoverGirl foundation, and I'm gonna do Huda Beauty foundation on this side. So CoverGirl, I'm using color M70, which is Sand Beige. And for Huda Beauty, I'm using color 320G, which is Tres Leches. Okay, that's the CoverGirl. I use Huda Beauty brush for my Huda Beauty side. I think you can tell that Huda Beauty looks fuller coverage than the CoverGirl one. I don't know if you guys can tell. I can definitely tell this side is thicker than this side. For my concealer on my drugstore side, I'm going to use NYX HD Concealer. For my high-end brand, I'm going to use Naked Skin by Urban Decay. For my drugstore side, let's use the NYX 3 Steps to Sculpt to set my concealer and my contour. My high-end brand, I'm going to use Park Avenue Princess Palette by Tarte. Color right here to set my concealer.
Nothing but a sinner. You won't get away this time.
Just gonna dust these powder off. Let's go ahead and contour my high-end side first with this dark color. Okay, so that's the Park Avenue Princess palette from Tarte. For my drugstore, I'm using 3 Steps Contour Palette by NYX, and the darker color to contour my cheekbone. Okay, so here is my contouring high-end brand and drugstore brand. Okay, so for my highlighter, I'm going to be doing Maybelline Master Chrome on my drugstore side, and I'm going to use Estée Lauder Heat Wave on my high-end side. These two are my favorite highlighters. For drugstore, this is very pigmented, and I love my Heat Wave highlighter. no look is complete without a highlighter.
Hold tight, dripping.
Ooh, love this.
All because of you. Dripping.
Okay, so that is it with my highlighter. I don't know if you guys see any difference. I feel like this side is definitely more pigmented comparing to my drugstore side, but honestly, if you like from far, you can't really tell a difference. You have to like really look me into my eyes. Not kidding. Look at me from close up, and you can probably like tell a difference a little bit if you look at me from close. But I don't think from far, like you can't, there is not really a huge difference. We're gonna go ahead and finish my under eye real quick and my lip, and we are almost done with this look today. I'm gonna be using Urban Decay 24/7 eye pencil on this side, and I'm gonna be using NYX eye pencil on my right side.
Stop in time. Yeah, I'm surrendering.
Okay, we're gonna smudge the eyeliner.
Collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies. All because
Mascara time.
dripping lights paint the skies.
Okay guys, so I think I have very similar red colors that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use, it looks like a little bit different in the packaging, but when I swatched it, they look very similar. So hopefully there is not really a huge difference. For my right side, I'm gonna use CoverGirl Queen Collection. This is color Wedding Crasher. It's a liquid lipstick, and for my high-end brand, I'm using Vice Liquid Lipstick by Urban Decay. This is Rocksteady. Let's do my right first. It's gonna be so weird doing two different colors on my lip. So I used Rocksteady for my high-end brand, and I used Wedding Crasher for my for my drugstore brand. And this color makes my teeth look really white. I like it. Anyway, guys, so this is pretty much it with my half drugstore and half full face. I honestly can't tell the difference. I don't know if you guys can see the difference. Honestly, when it's all done, in the beginning when I did my foundation and my concealer, I could see the difference because this side felt a lot more like a not sheer, like I would say medium coverage, whereas my high-end side felt more of a full coverage. But now that my full face is done, I honestly can't see any difference. I want to know what you guys think, and I am very surprised with a lot of products of drugstore that I used, and I'm kicking myself for not using the CoverGirl liquid liner, which I honestly loved it. I think it was so pigmented and it went on so smooth. The applicator itself was so thin, so it was so easy to do the wing, and I'm just like very disappointed in myself that I didn't try it. Just let me know what you guys think, and thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you all, and if you want to see something different again, comment below and I'll try to do something fun for you guys again. Thank you so much. I love you all. Mwah. Bye.